Abigail. Abby, or I'd like to call her my co-teacher. My co-teacher, my ladybug, my sunshine. I met Abby last year. Josh was in my class, her brother. And Abby, little pre-K Abby, used to bounce in the room, and she used to get in all of her brother's stuff, and you know, like little sisters always do. And so when Abby came for kindergarten, Abby had her backpack on, and Abby was ready to go. She came in my room, and she didn't stop all year. She set her goals, and she met them. And I looked up mid-year, and Abby had her calendar, and then she had her own calendar, and she had her journal, and she kept her own journal. And then I looked down the line, and she had her stuffed animals lined up, and they all had work in front of them. And I said, what the hell are we going to see a pattern here? And every time she finished her work, she was up helping somebody else. And I was so proud of her, and she was such a help for me this year. But the thing that I love most about her is her heart. And let me tell you what, she was a friend to everybody. There wasn't all the kids loved Abby, and there wasn't, and her little personality fit in all their worlds. So I was so proud of her, and when one of her friends had their feelings hurt, or they fell, or were upset, she was the first one there to give them a hug and tell them, I'm sorry. So I'm so proud of you, sweet girl. And then give your stuff. Here you go, baby girl. Congratulations, sweetie. I love you.
Good job, Michael.
Eli is quite serious and very meticulous in his work. I can always see the wheels turning in his head as he's working and thinking about the bigger picture. There isn't a task that's too tough for Eli to complete. He's my go-to guy when we need computer help or anything that has to do with technology, because technology is challenging for some of us old folks. I loved working with Eli this year, and I cannot wait to see what his journey is going to bring up for him next year. See,
Josh is highly curious. He loves to manipulate information. He is always making inferences, and he's challenging whatever idea that you have. Okay, he's got to bring his own spin on it. He's both serious and funny, and we consider Josh a role model, and he's somebody to look up to as a strong student. We always try to find somebody to keep your eye on. Who should you keep your eye on that's doing it right? And it's always Josh. At this young age, he already exhibits integrity, diligence. He has completed his entire second grade curriculum and his third grade curriculum. And he's going into the third grade. Okay? My favorite thing is when Josh writes, Jesus comes out. Every time he turns something in, there's always some avenue, some twist that he brings Jesus into it. So that's kind of cool, because you know that he already has that relationship. It's not like it has to be intentional, right? It just is who he is. And so I'm really, really proud of you. You did great this year. Hey, do I get a hug? Caleb's my fourth grader this year. He'll be going in the fifth grade. I love watching Caleb learn. He's quiet and reserved, but he's always deep thinking and elaborating on the knowledge that he's acquiring. He's a creator, he's an inventor, and he thrives. The more complex the task is, the more he thrives. Caleb is very respectful to a fault, but yet he really has a great sense of humor. He's really funny. Taking the time to uncover the different layers that are Caleb is worth every second. He is a godly example of how to be a kid. I'm proud of you. Candace, I'll turn it over to you. We're almost